Hi students. So today we are going to understand the final account sum in TelePrime video. So we already know by the first two videos how to download the TelePrime and how to make the ledgers and vouchers in TelePrime. So today let us solve the sum. So first of all, I am showing you the sum on the screen. Okay, and I am also minimizing the sum so that you can take the screenshot of this sum. Okay, so I hope it is clearly visible to all the students, and you can just take the screenshot of this sum, because whenever I speak the sum, whenever I read the adjustments, or I prepare the ledgers, or I prepare the vouchers, so you clearly know the sum. So please take the screenshot so that you can well understand the sum. Okay, so I hope the screenshot is taken. Now I will read the sum. Okay, so in the sum, this kind of sums are generally asked in the practical examination, where the tally is being asked without taxation. Okay, so this is the sum without taxation, without any GST adjustment, and this is the simple sum where taxation is not imposed. It can be asked in the examination. Okay, so in this sum, the name of the company is given to us. Okay, in the address it is mentioned that you can write your own address, your own mobile number, your own email id. Email id here is given to you. Currency symbol is given to you. Then it is said that all purchase and sales transactions, payment to creditors and receipt from debtors are done through Oriental Bank of Commerce account, and any other payment and receipt is done through State Bank of India. It means that all the payment and receipt and all the purchase and sales are done through OBC bank account, and all the other payment and receipts is done through SBI account. So the company is having two bank accounts. One is OBC and another is SBI. So for debtor and creditor refer OBC, and for other transactions refer SBI. Opening balance sheet is given to us, stock details is given to us, debtors and creditors detail is given to us. Then the following adjustments are given to us. I have also written the journal entries of each and every transaction, so it becomes easy for you to understand. Okay, I will show you that image as well. And at the end, we are said that the depreciation is charged on the furniture for 6 months, and it is said to us that we have to prepare the ledgers, the vouchers, and all the statements like trial balance, P&L, balance sheet, cash book, ratio analysis. Okay, okay, fine. So let us start the sum. I will go to Teleprime. I will go to continue in educational mode. As one company is open, so whenever I have to close a company or create a company or shut a company, or I have to alter a company, or I want to do anything related to company, then I go here and I can press Alt plus K, or I can click here. Then I will go on shut. Then I will double click on this company and this company will be shut. Okay, now I will create a new company. As in the question, the name of the company is given. I hope you all have taken the screenshot, and now you have the sum. So the company name is given to us, that is Text and Tricks. Okay, mailing name will remain the same. State, we can take any state. We can take Delhi. Okay, country is India. Pin code, we can take any pin code. Okay, address is also given to us, so you can also write the address if you want. Okay, so I will go on backspace and I will also write the address here. Okay, okay. So I have written the address here. Okay, and the telephone number is not there. Mobile number you can write any. Then email ID is given to us, texts and tricks @gmail.com. So these are just like the basic details as we create the company. Then financial year will always begin from 1st April 2022. Okay, and the currency symbol will always remain rupees for Indian people. So except, you can either press yes or you can just press enter. Now they are asking for the settings, so I don't want all the bill wise entry, so I'm saying no to the bill wise entry. Okay, and I don't want GST as of now, so I'm saying no. Okay, accept, yes. Now the company is created. You can see on the left side text and tricks. Now in the final account sum, we know that we have to prepare the ledgers as well as the vouchers. Now first of all, the opening balance sheet which is appearing in your question, the same opening balance sheet should appear in your Tally Prime. So first of all, we have to create the same opening balance sheet as in the question. For that, we have to prepare the ledgers of all the liability side and of all the asset side. Okay, but we will not prepare two ledgers, that is cash and P&L. We will just edit it because this both ledgers are inbuilt, and we never prepare the two ledgers, that is cash and P&L. Okay, now let us create the ledgers. So there are so many ledgers together, so I will go to chart of accounts. Okay, and then I will go to ledgers. Okay, then here I will go multi-masters. You can either press Alt plus H, because whenever a single underline is given under any alphabet, it means alter plus that alphabet. So you can either press Alt plus H, or you can go to multi-masters, and then you can go to multi-create. Okay, now I will take each and every item from the liability side and I will prepare the ledger. So the first item is capital. Now you know the correct group to which it belongs. So it belongs to capital account and the amount is 19 lakh. And you can see the credit is automatically written because it is capital. So already it has taken it as credit. Now reserves. Reserves come under reserves and surplus and the amount is 7 lakh. It is also credit. Profit and loss account we never create, but we just only edit it because it is inbuilt. Then comes secured loan. Secured loan will come under secured loan and the amount is 8 lakh rupees. Okay, and then it will be debentures. Debentures are always secured loan. So whenever it is debentures, you always has to put under the category secured loan. And the debentures are 10 lakh rupees. Then it is loan from promoters. And you should always remember that loan from promoters is an unsecured loan. So loan from promoters is 2 lakh rupees. Now then next is provision for provision for tax. So provision for tax come under the category of provisions and the amount is rupees 2,50,000. Then it is bills payable. Bills payable come under the category of current liabilities and the amount is rupees 1,20,000. Okay, now please make sure that the details which are given to us of stock, debtors and creditors, so these three things, that is stock, debtors and creditors, I will prepare afterwards because a detail is given regarding that and I don't want to put all these details here. So creditors, debtors and stock we will prepare later on. Okay, so I am just skipping the creditors point right now. Next is outstanding salary, which comes under current liability. So outstanding salary is 35,000 rupees. Then outstanding rent. Outstanding rent is 60,000 rupees. Okay, so we have prepared everything from credit side, only P&L and creditors is not prepared. Then from the asset side, we are going to prepare land and buildings, which is your fixed asset and the amount is 16 lakh. You now it will automatically take debit, right? Because we are writing the asset side, so it will automatically take debit. Plant and machinery is your fixed asset and it will take 5 lakh. So you must also know that which group to which item belongs. Okay, next is furniture. Furniture again is a fixed asset and it will be rupees 5 lakh. Then investment. Now investment, make sure that you write the correct group, because for investment there is a group of investment and it will be 1 lakh rupees. Then stock. As I already told you that the details of stock and details are stock and debtors is given to us below. So we will prepare stock and debtors also later on. Then comes bills, receivables, which is a current asset. So bills receivable will be 55,000. Then comes State Bank of India. So short form I am writing SBI. So the company has two bank accounts. One is SBI and the balance is 5 lakh rupees. And another is Oriental Bank of Commerce, that is OBC. And the amount is rupees 3,20,000. And we will not prepare cash because it is an inbuilt ledger. So the last ledger comes, that is prepaid insurance, and that is your current asset, and 7,800 rupees. So we have prepared all the ledgers from the debit and the credit side, but we haven't prepared the cash and P&L ledger because it is already inbuilt, and stock debtors and creditors we will prepare now because the further details are given regarding to it. So I will accept. You can either press yes or you can go for enter. Okay, now what I will do is I will go on the ledger view. You can just press F5 or you can just click here ledger view. So you can see that all the ledgers are here, as well as the two ledgers cash and P&L are also here. So you can just go to cash, you can press enter. Cash ledger is already created, but you have to add the balance into it, 20,000. Debit, and then you can go to profit and loss account, press enter and just add the balance into it. So it is 3 lakh rupees, and as it is on the liability side it will be credit. Okay, now only three ledgers are left, that is stock, debtors and creditors. So first I will again go to Alt plus H, multi masters, and then multi create. So first of all I will fill in the details of debtors. So you can see in the question in the table below stock, there are debtors given. So I will write all the debtors along with their opening balances. Pooja is with 45,000. Prerna is with 89,000 balance. Right, so I have not written debtors as it is in the ledger, but I have prepared the debtors ledger separately because all the details are given to me separately. Pawan is my debtor with 52,000 rupees balance. Then Pankaj is my debtor with rupees 30,000 balance. And Prakash is my debtor with the balance 46,000. Right? So all the debtors are done. Yes, all the debtors are done. Now I will prepare creditors similarly to debtors. So I will go to multi-masters, multi-create, and I will go to creditors. So creditors, number one, Shalu is given to me, creditor. Shalu amount is 25,000. Then Sangeeta, and the amount given is 30,500. Then Sapna, and the amount given is 67,500. Then Sandeep, amount given is 42,600. And Siddharth, and the amount given is 59,000. Okay, so I have inserted all the details of creditors and my two ledgers are prepared, that is debtors and creditors, and you can find the name of all the debtors and creditors in your ledger view F5 here. Okay, now only the stock ledger is left. So for that I will press escape and I will come to gateway of tally. To create the ledger we have to go to create the ledger you have to go to create. So I will press create from gateway of tally, Then in the stock, we have to do three adjustments. In the question, if you notice the table, the three details are given to you. The stock, the name of the stock item, that is cotton, woolen, terracotta. Then the group that the company is dealing into the two stock group, that is shirts and trousers, and the quantity is measured into pieces. So three information is given to me: stock group, stock item, and unit. So first of all, I will enter the information of unit, that the company is dealing into the shirts and trousers, and that is measured into symbol known as pieces. And the formal name of pieces is pieces. Do you want any decimal places? No, it should be 0. So accept, yes. So you have entered the unit. Now press escape and come back. Now I will enter group, stock group. The company is dealing into two groups, that is shirts. Should the quantities be added? Yes. And another one is trousers. Trousers. Should the quantities be added? Yes. Okay. So escape, escape, right? And now the stock items. Now we have to enter each and every stock item which the company is dealing with. So the number one, the company is dealing with cotton shirts, as two times the cotton word is repeated for shirts as well as for trousers. So I will write whole cotton shirts so that it doesn't create the confusion ahead. So cotton shirts, pieces. How many cotton shirts it is dealing with? 100 pieces. 600 rupees is the rate and the value will come itself. Accept? Yes. Then second, it is dealing with woolen shirts under the group shirts, pieces. Quantity is 125 pieces and the rate is 1000. It will come accept. Then terracotta shirts, it will come under the group shirts, pieces. How many quantity of terracotta shirts? 108 pieces and the rate is 600. Value will come itself, accept. Then trousers. So company is dealing with denim trousers. It will come under the group trousers, pieces. How many trousers? Denim trousers? 400 pieces of denim trousers and the rate is 1500. Amount will come itself. Next is it is dealing with woolen trousers and the item will go under trousers, and woolen trousers are 100 pieces of 2500 rate, value, enter. And the next is cotton trousers under the group trousers, pieces, and the cotton trousers are 500 pieces at the rate 1250. Amount is 6,25,000. So I have entered all the items as well. So I will go to quit, yes, escape, escape. Now if you want to go to see the stock summary, that whether all the stock details are correct or not, you can go to stock summary, press enter, and you can go to here F5. So here the view will be there that all the quantity and all the figures are correctly entered or not. Now suppose if you have made any mistake in creating the ledgers, you can go to alter and you can go to ledger and you can correct any ledger you have made mistake, right? Or you can even go to chart of accounts, ledgers, or you can go to ledger view, and whatever ledger you feel like the balance is not correct or the title is not correct or the group is not correct, you can just press enter and you can correct your ledger. And even if you want to delete the ledger, you can delete any ledger from here, and if you want to alter, you can alter any ledger from here. Okay, and supposingly if you have made any mistake in stock, then you can go to alter, you can go to stock group and you can correct it, you can go to stock item and you can correct it, and you can go to unit and you can correct it, right? So alter is the option for any correction you have to make in any ledger, in any items, or in any balances. Okay, now let us see, as all the details of the first page of the question, that all the details of the opening balance sheet, including the cash, including the P&L, including the stock, including debtors, creditors, is being added into the Tally Prime. So now we have created our opening balance sheet, and it should tally with the question. So I will go to balance sheet, I will press B and Alt plus F1, Alt plus F1 for the detailed balance sheet. And you can see that whatever balance sheet is given in the question, the same total is here and the same amount is here. If any difference in the from the question balance sheet, you can just tally your all the figures, and wherever there is a mistake, you can go to the alter option and you can correct that particular ledger, right? So I hope this opening balance sheet is clear to you. Now let us do the vouchers. Okay. So there are 15 transactions given to us on the next page, and I have written the journal entries for each and every adjustment to make it clear to you. Okay. First of all, I would like to make you remember the rules of vouchers, which I told you in the second video. Right. So just give me a minute. I will make you remember the rules of vouchers. Okay, just a minute. Okay, so the rules of vouchers are, there in total there are 6 vouchers. Okay, and first is contra. So whether on the debit and the credit side it is cash or bank, we go for contra. Whenever on the credit side it is cash or bank, we go for payment. Whenever on the debit side it is cash or bank, we go for receipt. Whenever it is a credit sales, we go for sales voucher. Whenever credit purchase, for purchase voucher. And when any of this voucher doesn't match, then we go to the journal voucher. Example, for depreciation, for discount, we go for the journal voucher. Okay, now let us start the sum. So the first voucher given to us in the question is purchase from Shalu, and the quantity is mentioned, cotton shirts, quantity, amount. Okay, so the journal entry will be purchase to Shalu 7,000, and as it is a credit purchase, it will go to purchase voucher. Okay, you can see the number 1 journal entry. Okay, so I will go to vouchers B and I will go to the purchase vouchers. Now, what settings you require here? So from the change mode, you can go to item invoice. Okay, change mode item invoice, because here the item details are given to us. Okay, then the party name is Shalu. Okay, now here it is demanding purchase ledger. Have you created the purchase ledger? No. So being on the voucher, you can create the purchase ledger. You need to press the shortcut key Alt plus C. Press the shortcut key Alt plus C and then create the purchase ledger under the group purchase account. And you can just press Control plus A. Right? Just write the name, just write the group it belongs to, and just press Control plus A and the voucher will be created. Now what we are purchasing from Shalu? Cotton shirts. Quantity is 20 pieces and rate I don't know, but amount is 7,000. So as will I will press enter, automatically the rate will be adjusted. Okay, so the first voucher is done of the purchase voucher. Second voucher is sales to Prerna. Then I will go to sales voucher F8. Right, again you need to change mode and it should be item invoice. Party name is Prerna. Now I need to create the sales ledger, so I will press the shortcut key to create the ledger, that is Alt plus C. Item invoice, yeah. So Alt plus C. Now I will create the sales ledger under the group sales accounts, and I will press Control plus A for my easy working. Now what I have purchased, what I have sold to Prerna, I have sold woolen shirts to Prerna, and the quantity is 125 pieces and the amount is 2,40,000. Rate will be adjusted accordingly. Okay, second voucher is done. Third again is credit sales. Now the sale is from Pankaj. Now the sales ledger as we have already created, so we don't need to create again and again. So sales ledger we can select directly from here. From Pankaj we have Pankaj we have sold denim trousers, 100 pieces, and the amount is 4,50,000, right? So these are the simple vouchers of purchase and sales. Okay. And for any settings, if you want to do any settings while in the purchase and the sales voucher, you can press F12 and you can see my settings, right? You can even take the screenshot of the settings. Okay. So the settings should be same as mine. Okay. Escape and F11 I will also press, and you can see this settings as well. So F12 and F11 settings is for the settings, and the settings should be same. Okay. Now, I go to the journal entries which I have created for you all. So first we have done purchase to Shalu. Second is credit sales, Prerna to sales, sales voucher. Third is Pankaj to sales, sales voucher. Okay. Number fourth. Now let us see the number fourth journal entry. Paid money to Shalu in full settlement for transaction number 1 above. Now, Shalu, we purchased from Shalu 7,000, right? But we have paid to Shalu only rupees 6,800. So the journal entry will be Shalu to OBC 6,800, which will come in the payment voucher, and Shalu to discount receipt, because we have paid 6,800 out of 7,000, to 200 will be discount receipt. So Shalu to discount receipt will be 200, and as it is another voucher, so it will come to journal voucher, right? So fourth, two adjustments, two journal entries and two vouchers. Okay. So I will go to Teleprime. First I will make the payment entry. Shalu to OBC we have paid 6,800. Now here you need to change the mode in the payment voucher, and it should be double entry. Okay. So even the F12 settings, you can click the pictures. This should be your F12 settings. Okay. Okay. Now Shalu ko we have paid 6,800. Okay. Via OBC bank account. 6,800. Okay. And the next adjustment is in the journal voucher. And it is, as we saw the journal entry, it is Shalu, and the amount is 200, and discount received. Now we need to create the discount received ledger, so we will press Alt plus C, and it will be discount received, right? And it will come under the group that is indirect income. So please do remember the group as well. Control plus A. Okay, so the fourth transaction, I hope it is clear to all, and I will show you the journal entries as well. Okay, so fourth adjustment we have done Shalu to OBC in the payment voucher and Shalu to discount received in the journal voucher. Now the fifth adjustment. It is said that we have received from Prerna 2,35,000 in full settlement in the second number transaction. Okay. So we actually from Prerna we should receive 2,40,000, but we have received 2,35,000. So 5,000 is discount. So as you can see the fifth point, there are two journal entries. One is of received of payment, that is OBC to Prerna 2,35,000, and we have allowed a discount. So the entry is discount allowed to Prerna. So one will come in the receipt voucher and another will come in the journal voucher. So I will go to Teleprime. Okay. So I will go to the receipt voucher. So it will be OBC. Sorry, it will be acha. First credit is given. Okay. So I will write the name of credit side, that is Prerna, and the amount I have received is 2,35,000, and we have received in OBC. So first is credit, then it is debit. So we have written accordingly. Okay. And then we will go to journal voucher, and it is a discount allowed. So I will press Alt plus C. I will create the ledger for discount allowed, and it will come under the indirect expense group, and I will press Control plus A. So discount allowed is 5,000 rupees, and to whom we have allowed, it is Prerna. Okay. So the 5 vouchers are done. Now, in the sixth point, it is said that we have paid to Sapna in full settlement, that is 65,000 rupees. Now, if you see the creditor's opening balance of Sapna, 67,500 is the opening balance of Sapna. But in full settlement, you have paid. So there will be two journal entries again. One, we have made the payment to Sapna, that is Sapna to OBC 65,000, and you have received a discount. So it will be 2,500 rupees because 67,500 minus 65,000. So it will be 2,500 rupees of discount. Okay. So one will come to the purchase voucher and one will come to the payment voucher and one will come to the journal voucher. So I will go to payment voucher. I will write Sapna. I have made a payment of 65,000 to Sapna via OBC because in question it is said that all the debtors and creditors payment are done through OBC. And another one will come into the journal voucher that Sapna has given me the discount of rupees 2,500, 67,500 minus 65,000 because Sapna was my opening creditor. So I have received a discount of 2,500. So I hope it is clear to you. Now again going to the journal entries. Now number 7. Okay. Number 7 and number 8 both are purchase vouchers, right? So it is simple. Number 7 is purchase to Sangeeta, purchase voucher because it is a credit purchase. And number 8, it is purchase to Sapna. So it will also be a purchase voucher because it is a credit purchase. So I will go to purchase voucher. First party name is Sangeeta. Okay. And Sangeeta से हमने purchase किया है woolen shirts. And how many woolen shirts is purchased? 160. And the amount is 1,60,000. And then from whom we have made purchased? From Sapna. Sapna purchase ledger. And from Sapna we have purchased cotton shirts. How many cotton shirts we have purchased? 200. And the rate we don't know, but the amount is 2 lakh rupees. So rate will be adjusted accordingly. Okay. Now the next voucher is sales to Puja. Okay. So we will go to the sales voucher. Now if I show the journal entry of this sum, right? If I show the journal entry of this sum, so you can see that it is in the question it is given to us that a trade discount is given on the list price 10%. Now you must remember that in the books, whenever in the 11th and 12th standard you have done the transaction of sales to Puja, you never write the trade discount. You never show the trade discount in the books. So even in this sum, we will not show the trade discount. So if it is 2,000 rupees each shirt, then I will deduct 10% from it. That is 2,000 minus 200, 1,800 rupees shirt each. And then I will write Puja to sales 1,800 into 95 and it will be 1,71,000. Okay. So I will go to Teleprime. I will write the name Pooja and I will write terracotta shirts we have sold to her. Quantity 95 shirts. Rate will be 2,000 minus 200. So 1,800 and the amount will be 1,71,000 rupees because trade discount is never shown in the books. Okay. Now we have paid, we have purchased furniture. So if you look at the journal entry, it is very simple for the purchase of furniture. Number 10 journal entry, it is furniture to SBI, right? So if as it is on the credit side bank account, so we will go for the payment voucher. And similarly for 11th, insurance premium is paid. So as it is bank on the credit side, so we will go to the payment voucher. So I will go to Teleprime, okay, and we will go to the payment voucher, okay. So furniture you have purchased of 25,000 rupees. So it will be 25,000 via SBI and after furniture purchased, you have paid insurance premium. But as I have not prepared the ledger for insurance premium, I will click Alt plus C. I will prepare the ledger for insurance premium because till now no ledger is being prepared. It will come under the indirect expenses. Control plus A. and insurance premium will be 15,600. Okay, and it will be paid via SBI. Okay, right. Now the next journal entry is really a nice journal entry, which I will show you in the journal entries. Point number 12. Now it is said that purchase land and building from XY Limited for rupees 12 lakh for rupees 10 lakh. To pay this, the company borrowed bank loan of 6 lakh rupees and issued debentures for rupees 4 lakh. So simply, I have purchased land and building, and against this, I have paid bank loan and I have paid debentures. So your journal entry, I have combined the two journal entries, and my single journal entry will be land and building 10 lakh rupees, to bank loan 6 lakh rupees, to debentures 4 lakh rupees. And as here there is no cash or bank on the credit or debit side and no credit sales or credit purchase, so it will go to the journal voucher. So I will go to Teleprime, I will go to the journal voucher, and I will write down my journal entry, that is land and building, and the amount is rupees 10 lakh. And to pay this 10 lakh rupees, I have borrowed a bank loan. Now I have also not prepared the ledger for bank loan. So I will press Alt plus C and I will prepare the ledger for bank loan. And always the bank loan is secured loan. So it will come under the group of secured loan. Control plus A. Bank loan is rupees 6 lakh, and then the debentures. Debentures will be 4 lakh, right? So land and building we have purchased, and against this we have paid bank loan and debentures. Okay, now it is returned sold all the investments for 2,50,000. Now, if you see in your balance sheet, the opening balance of investment, please look into your balance sheet. I can also show you the balance sheet. Just give me a minute. I will open this sum. I will show you the balance sheet also. So, in the balance sheet, you can see investment. How much investment is given to you? It is 1 lakh rupees, right? So, if I go to the journal entries now, you have sold the investments worth rupees 1 lakh, and you have sold the investments for rupees 2,50,000. So where there can be two adjustments to it. You can see point number 13. Number one, we have sold investments. So it will be bank to investments, that is SBI to investments 2,50,000, which will come into the receipt voucher. Now 1 lakh rupees and you have sold for 2,50,000. So 2,50,000 minus 1 lakh, you have earned a profit of 1,50,000. And the entry for that will be investments to profit on sale of investments. And that will come in the journal voucher, right? So I will go to the Teleprime. I will go to the receipt voucher. Okay, on the credit side we will write investment worth rupees 1 lakh being sold in 2,50,000, and we have received in SBI 2,50,000. So right, SBI to investment 2,50,000. One adjustment is done. Then we will go to journal and we will do the profit adjustment. So on the debit side it will be investment and 2,50,000 minus 1 lakh. So that is 1,50,000 profit on sale of investment. So again I will create the ledger, Alt plus C, and the ledger name will be profit on sale of investment, and it is your indirect income. Okay, right? So the two adjustments are done for this. Now in the point number 14, you can see that you have make the payments of all salary, bills, rent, tax, etc. So I will directly go to the payment voucher and I will make the combined payment voucher for this. You can also see the journal entry here, the 14th number journal entry. You can see here, right? I have paid all this and the voucher will remain the same, that is payment voucher. So hence I have made a combined journal entry for this payment to SBI, because all these payments are made via SBI. So first of all, you have paid outstanding salary, okay, and the amount is rupees 20,000 which you have paid. Then you have paid electricity, but no ledger of electricity. So press Alt plus C and create the ledger of electricity under the heading indirect expense. Control plus A. Electricity you have paid, that is 10,000 rupees. Debit, you need to write debit here. Now it is telephone. So Alt plus C, telephone ledger will be created under the group indirect expenses. Press Control plus A to directly come on the voucher. Telephone, 5,000 rupees you have paid, debit. Now it is current salaries. So the outstanding ledger is created, but the current salary ledger is not created. So I will press Alt plus C. I will create the ledger of current salary, or you can just write the salary, and I will press Control plus A. Salary you have paid for this year, that is 50,000 rupees. Again debit, again debit. Now it is said that rent including outstanding is being paid. Now if you see in the balance sheet, right, if you see in the balance sheet, the outstanding rent given to you is 60,000 and you have paid this rent. So I will say that outstanding rent of the last year is being completely paid, 60,000. So now out of the total balance 80,000, 60,000 is the outstanding rent which is paid. Then the 20,000 will be the current rent, right? So 80,000 minus 60,000 outstanding and 20,000 will be current rent. So Alt plus C, I will prepare the ledger for current rent, indirect expenses, and I will pay out of 80,000, 60,000 was outstanding rent. So 20,000 will be the current rent. Debit. Now you have paid the tax for the last year. So instead of tax, I will write here provision for tax. And how much tax you have paid for this year? 1,80,000. And this all payments are made via SBI. So this will be your complete journal entry, which will come into the payment voucher. Okay. Now talking about now 15th point. 15th point, we will prepare the ledgers for it, which I will show you later, because for 15th point, the closing balances of outstanding salary, provision for tax and outstanding rent is given to us. So we will treat it later on. Now for the charging depreciation, we have been told that we have to charge the depreciation for 6 months. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On furniture 15% and machine 8%. So I have written the adjustment here for 16th point. Depreciation to furniture, right? 5 lakh is the opening balance, right? As you can see in the balance sheet, 5 lakh is the opening balance. You have purchased in the transaction number 10. You can see you have purchased furniture of 25,000. So 5 lakh plus 25,000, 5 lakh 25,000 into 15% into 6 divided by 12. So answer will be 39,375 and the entry will be depreciation to furniture in journal voucher. So let us do this journal entry in journal voucher. Now I have to create the depreciation ledger. So Alt plus C, depreciation ledger, under the group indirect expenses, Control plus A, depreciation 39,375 on furniture, right? And again going to the journal entries on plant and machinery, on plant and machinery, 5 lakh opening balance of plant and machinery, 8% depreciation into 6 divided by 12. So it will be depreciation to plant and machinery 20,000. So journal voucher, depreciation ledger is already created, 20,000. Plant and machinery, 20,000. Okay. So as of now, all the adjustments are done, right? All the transactions, all the adjustments are done. Now we need to treat the point number 14, right? I will also allow you to take the screenshot of all these entries like this, right? I will just shorten up a little so that you can see all the adjustment here, right? Like this manner. You can just take the screenshot. So you will get all the adjustments, all the journal entries of the transactions, as well as you will get the ledgers of all the point number 15. Okay. Now discussing here, now why have I prepared this ledgers? In point number 15, if you look in the question, in point number 15, outstanding total salary is given closing balance, provision for tax closing balance is given to me, and rent outstanding closing balance is given to me. So for 3, I have prepared the ledger. Outstanding salary, provision for tax, and outstanding rent. Now, first of all, I will write here balance brought forward from the balance sheet. So from the balance sheet, you can see the balance brought forward of outstanding salary is 35,000. The balance brought forward of provision for tax in the balance sheet is 2,50,000, and for outstanding rent it is 60,000. Now in point number 15 you need to look out what you have paid. So in point number 14 it is mentioned that outstanding salary is paid via SBI 20,000, provision for tax is paid via SBI 1,80,000, and outstanding rent via SBI is paid 60,000. Right? Now in the point number 15 carry forward is given to you. So you have written the outstanding salary carry forward 50,000, provision for tax outstanding carry forward 1,50,000, and outstanding rent carry forward 40,000. Now what is the balance? In outstanding salary 50,000 plus 20,000 70,000 minus 35,000. So the balance will be 35,000, and the balance will go to the salary account. Okay, outstanding salary balance will go to the salary account. So it will be salary to outstanding salary and will come in the journal voucher. Provision for tax balance will go to PNL and it will come PNL to provision for tax 80,000, and rent, outstanding rent balance will go to rent, and the journal entry will be here. Here it is by mistaken written PNL, but it should be by rent account, right? And so the journal entry will be rent to outstanding rent, and it all will come in the journal voucher, right? So in this manner you need to prepare the journals. Salary and the balance is 35,000, which will go to outstanding salary, right? Second ledger, the balance is of provision for tax, so it will go to profit and loss account debited 80,000 to provision for tax 80,000, and the last one is rent, and the rent balance is, I think the rent balance is, let us check out from the word file, the rent balance is 40,000. So the 40,000 balance will go to rent to outstanding rent, right? So in this manner we have prepared all the ledgers, right? I can show you again in the word. We have prepared all the three ledgers because the closing balances of outstanding salary, provision for tax, and outstanding rent was given to us, and hence I prepared all the three ledgers. I wrote the brought forward, I wrote the carry forward, I wrote the payment which we have done, and the balances are then forwarded to the respective accounts, right? I hope you all have taken the screenshot of this, all the adjustment, okay? Please take the screenshot of all these adjustments. Then you can just click the picture, you can zoom it, and you can see whatever you require, okay? So now in the Tally Prime, we have done all the adjustments and our balance sheet should tally with the correct figure. So I will go to balance sheet, Alt plus F1, and here is the final answer and the balance sheet is tallied. If your balance sheet is not tallied, generally in the balance sheet, always the same balance will be written on both the sides. But you have to see that there is no difference written here, because if there is any mistake here, the difference will be shown, right? So here is your final balance sheet. Now, if you want to see your vouchers, and if you have made any mistake in your vouchers and you need to correct it, then you can go to daybook. Okay. So you can go here, daybook. Okay, and in daybook you can see all your vouchers, and if you feel like any mistake is done in any voucher or you want to alter the voucher, you can alter from here, you can delete the voucher from here, and if you want to enter a new voucher, so you can just press insert voucher and you can enter the voucher here. Okay, so I hope it is clear to you the whole sum. If still any doubt, please practice this sum, and if you have any doubt, you can just write in the comment box below and I will definitely help you. Okay, thank you.